There's a lot of things that the media influence, and like you can look at it and you can watch it. We're not telling you that you cannot watch what the media got going on, but we're just saying that don't don't just jump into it and not know what you're jumping into and everything. Don't just like say, "Oh, I want to be like her," or "I want to be like her," or whatever. Be yourself. Just like that's the main thing, is just be yourself. And like with the media, media has a big influence, whether you like it or not, whether you know it or not. The media has a really big influence on everything: low self-esteem, at-risk behaviors. And you do not want to be that type of female that just like that, put yourself.
But when I was in school, I hung out with the stoners and the kids that did drugs to feel a part of. I didn't think that I'd ever become one of those people to get into drugs, but I did. If you hang out with wrong people, you will soon get sucked into that lifestyle. I became an alcoholic at the age of 14 years old. I was drinking a half a gallon of whiskey a day just to be able to function. I've gotten alcohol poisoning a couple times. I'm a blackout drinker, so I'd be at parties and, parties with older boys and kids just to be cool and be a part of, and I'd black out and I don't know what happened to me, what was done to me, none of that kind of stuff. I did a lot of things to fit in, but in the long run, my drinking career has led me to become homeless, and it just started off wanting to be cool and be accepted by my peers.
I started out at the age of 12 years old smoking marijuana, trying to fit in with a crowd because I thought they were cool. I ditched school, didn't want to listen to my mom, who was also at that time a single parent trying to raise 4 daughters all by herself. I got into hanging out with the wrong crowd, like I said before, using drugs, ditching school, just doing things that I shouldn't have been doing at the age of 12 years old. I had my first baby at the age of 19 by a high school sweetheart. Later on in life, I got into heavier drugs such as cocaine, and I prostituted myself after my kid's father left me for nothing, just to make ends meet. It seemed like it was the cool thing to do. Even though I didn't want to do a lot of those things, I wanted friends. I wanted to be accepted. So I did a lot of stuff that deep down I really didn't want to do, but I did anyway.
Media is sending that you have to look a certain way, you have to dress a certain way, you have to talk a certain way to get this attention, but that kind of gives you negative attention. You want that positive attention. The negative attention, it's becoming more popular than that positive attention, and we want to show that positive and not that negative.
We can be respectful. We don't have to disrespect ourselves in order to get attention. Sex doesn't sell everything.
There is young girls that really do want to be something other than what they